I just got my master in finance title, and I started a new job at this greenhouse company. And I was responsible for developing new business in the United States and China. A very exciting business opportunity and a very exciting job for me. And most of all, I was a young father. My son was one, just turned one, and I was happy about the father I was. I was working, not so much harder than all my other friends. Actually, I think I was doing quite well. I was quite happy about the father I was for my son. In hindsight, it was a bit like when in Rome, do as the Romans. All my fellow friends and young fathers, they made their careers. They didn't stop this aggressive career approach after they got children. In my own situation, I basically gave a bit more gas even when I got kids. The responsibility of being a good father for my kids also related to my success in the business, in the adult working world, no? So I was a proud father of a very young child, my son Julius, and I was working full time and traveling to the States and to China. Still, I was extremely happy about the father I was for my kids. And exactly that situation and the fact that I'm still very happy about the father I am for my kids is what inspired me so much and inspires me to do this stuff and to inspire other dads all over the world, because there was no urgency, I wasn't questioning myself, were I a good dad or whatever. I was happy about the father I was for my kids. But with the knowledge I have today, that happiness for me got a deeper layer because of the insights that I acquired over the last years about my kids. I see them differently. I see them totally differently today than I saw them years ago. And that's very inspiring to me. And that's what I want to pass on through these videos and through my course and through my social media presence. And that's what it's all about. It's about having other eyes, seeing your kids differently. And that's very inspiring for me. And it took me about 2 years to gather all that insights that allowed me to transform into the father I am today. A totally different father than I was years ago. And I think the difference there is that I now understand, or I now have a much deeper understanding, feeling about my children. And so about our relationship as a father with his kids. And it made my life so much more meaningful and in the end fun. And I strongly have the feeling that I am building this relationship to a much deeper layer than I was doing before. And another thing is that I got so much more confidence in myself as a parent. So much more confidence to lead the way for my kids. I don't depend on external factors like daycare, or I know what's best for my kids, period. And I am confident in that. And I'm confident now that the way I'm parenting, the way I'm interacting with my kids is for the best of my own kids. It is helpful for them to mature, to grow into this independent, responsible adults later on in life. I strongly feel that I make a contribution to that right now. All these benefits, I wasn't aware, I wasn't questioning years before. I was just default happy dad, no? just like as the Romans do, just like all my peer dads. We are working at earning an income for the family. And that was super cool and nice. And we have kids and we are fathers. And I was a default happy. There wasn't a deeper layer about this happiness of a dad I was. And right now I'm as happy as then, but there's a deeper layer in this happiness. And I know better what kind of impact I make as a father to my kids. And that's extremely inspiring for me, no? So that was my story, and it was my road, a bit of the dad transformation I made over the last years. If you like it, I really hope to see you in the next Monday morning vlog. If you didn't like it, I hope you like the picture behind me. And next week we will show you a different picture. So that might also be a new reason for you to keep on coming back in this Monday morning vlog. And I always end with love from Luzern.